A president is alive, gunshot inside where he's living. He didn't come out with his wife and children to investigate. And all of you, 200 million idiots, complete morons, you are there. You're looking sheepishly like a bunch of white. In fact, a hyena is better than all of you.
National embarrassment. The continuous strike action by university lecturers who today has entered 171 days since university lecturers in federal universities and public schools in the country began the strike action with students.
There is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. Oh, there is fire on the mountain top, and no one is running. I wake up in the morning, tell you what I see on my TV screen. I see the blood of an innocent child, and everybody's watching.
200 million idiots.
Now I'm looking out my window, and what do I see? I see an army of a soldier man marching across the street. Hey, hey, Mr. Soldier Man, tomorrow is the day you go to war. Boy, you are fighting for another man's guns, you don't even know me. What did it say to make you so blind to your conscience and reason? Could it be love for your country, or for the gun you're using keep it? So there is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. Oh, there is fire on the mountain top, and no one is running.
Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme.
Governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai. Tonight, our attention is again on security. We will not keep quiet until our nation is freed from the elements that have sworn to be killing the innocent citizens. We will not keep quiet and will not rest until we make sure that our nation is sanitized. We'll do our own bit here at Channels Television. Before we get talking about the latest development, what has happened today, and the response of the federal government, especially the president, and what he said today, quite interesting, some of the words that came out of the presidency, and the president said to some diplomats today about the state of security and what is being done. Let's check out some of your political roundup stories.
The Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room wants an immediate rejig of the nation's security architecture for effective military operations. Addressing journalists in Abuja, the convener of the group, Mrs. NLB, says the country is now being threatened by criminal elements like bandits and insurgents who have occupied some territories in the northeast and are now encroaching into the nation's capital.
President Muhammadu Buhari should wake up to the responsibilities of steering the affairs of the nation nation.
The governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party in Rivers State, Senator Magnus Abe, is assuring the leadership of the party of a landslide victory in the 2023 governorship election in the state. Speaking in Abuja at the headquarters of the party, Senator Abe says the SDP, as the fastest growing political party in Rivers State, will produce the next governor that will transform the state. The Independent National Electoral Commission says it will soon take a decision on people who are involved in double registration as the commission suspends the continuous voter registration ahead of the 2023 general elections. Speaking during the post-mortem of recent INEC activities, including the voter registration exercise, the Osun and Ekiti state governorship elections, National Commissioner Professor Zuru says the commission will decide on what to do as soon as it takes reports from its field officers.
By the time we hear from all the national commissioners that have gone out, a decision will be taken.
Former Senate Minority Leader Abiodun Olujimi says National Assembly members are mounting the idea of impeaching the president as a response to embarrassing security threats and worsening economy in the country. The lawmaker at a media interaction in Ado-Ekiti dismissed claims that NAS members are now speaking up because of rising security threat in the FCT, insisting that propellers of insecurity have greatly dead all arms of government in Nigeria.
President is a symbol of our sovereignty, and people were threatening to go in there, and they were saying we will slaughter the president. I mean, it's a great insult to all of us.
The Northeast Caucus of the APC Youth Forum has thrown its weight behind the choice of Senator Kasim Shettima as the running mate of the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu, for the 2023 presidential elections. This was made known at a meeting of the APC Youth Caucus in Yola, the Adamawa state capital. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike hosted a former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, at his private residence in Port Harcourt. The visit is the third to be undertaken by the former governor of Zamfara State in the last 2 weeks.
This is my third time. I'll come for time. I'll come for time. But it's a brotherly visit. Don't worry.
And the presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, is extending his consultations widely. This week he visited Kwara and Kaduna State, where he is galvanizing members of the NNPP towards working for the party's victory at the poll. Senator Kwankwaso was involved in commissioning of the party's office and thereafter consulted with party leaders and members in preparation for the 2023 general elections.
Today you have seen on different news media in Nigeria how far we have gone. What we are doing now is that the more you look, the less you see. What they don't know is bigger than them. No matter how you want to distract us, we are going to remain focused and keep our eye on the ball. I want to thank those who have worked very, very well up to this point where we are. And I must thank you all.
Let's this is the road. I will call the government. I will call the government. Nonsense.
Welcome you to this broadcast. I must tell you that the time to march has come. I told you people that the month of August, if you do not see the green light of Biafra, you are going to see the red light of the end of Nigeria. These two, you must see one. From this month, you are going to either see the green light that indeed Biafra is coming in 2023, or a red light flashing that indeed Nigeria will end. And we are going to do it. The generation which you are part of, we are going to do it. Before I go forward, I want to use this opportunity to welcome the Biafra National Guard. Biafra National Guard on board. Today, the second day of August 2022, we are in alliance with the Biafra National Guard, BNG. The Biafra National Guard, under the command of General Oji.
No harm in I will say. Even from here, I'll still launch. Even after Abuja, I am coming. All the politicians, I am coming. Since you see, I am coming because you're already in Biafra. The Seneca Church must be released and go. Now the Kano must be released and go. All of them must be released. Lieutenant Nicholas and all of them, they must be released. I want you now.
I want you to understand that when they say that the Biafra people are not uniting together, we will continue to prove them wrong. Why these political criminals and political juggernaut and corrupt Fulani stooge who call themselves leader, while they continue to go astray, and that was the reason why I play Umahi, why all of them continue to go astray in particles, and they have actually united together for many years against the collective interest of Biafra people. But because Biafra is coming, they are now in parts.
When I hear people declaring for APC, saying that they want to continue the good job of Mr. President, the good job of people dying every day, the good job of Naira falling every day, I feel so ashamed that we have gotten to the level where sacrificing, people will come and say, look, I want to continue the good job of Buhari. What is the good job of Buhari? Of hunger is a good job, of poverty is a good job, of insecurity is a good job, of the economy falling is a good job. It's such a shameful thing.
We have to take this voter registration seriously. Make calls to your brothers and sisters outside Igbo land. Our population should be #1 in the country. A time for action has come. It's not a time to be complaining. And let me tell you, let nobody come to tell you about the Igbo agenda. The agenda first we have is a Ebonyi agenda. Una hear me so? Our party in Ebonyi is APC. It's not Labour Party. We will not vote for Labour Party. We will vote for APC.
All those things are showing you. All those big men they give to you. It's your money they've stolen. It's your future they've stolen. You want to recover your future. You have no job. You have no food. Your children are not in school. Your children are schooling overseas.
Region, who he feels that region feels hard done by with what has played out or what is playing out now. What do you think about it?
Well, we all listened to him. He made a very brilliant speech. We take them home. Sometimes in this business of politics, expectations may not be what you think. You know, things you expect may not be what you get. But it's also left for you to continue to try.
I want you to pay attention to what I'm telling you this evening. That in the past, this so-called elite, they unite. Their unity is to subjugate ordinary citizens, is to enslave ordinary citizens. But today, there is no unity among them. The only thing that unites them in the past has been the looting, the national cake, the stealing, corruption, and looting of government and public fund. That is the only thing that have united them for decades. But because Nigeria has collapsed, they are no longer in unity.
He has said that the sanctions to go back to Katsina, we are asking him to rush back home and leave Nigeria in peace. The president is tired. Boko Haram boys are taking over Abuja. Yesterday there was another attack. In fact, they were going to attack the law school. They killed about 3 soldiers yesterday. We are telling the government that enough is enough. Enough of killing of our people. Enough of strikes in our tertiary institutions.
And let me tell you, why these people, I want you to mark what I'm saying today. I want you to mark what I'm saying. It is a sign that Biafra is here. Why these people, why they are trying to, why they are showing disunity among them, and why they were united in subjugation against us, the ordinary people. Why these people, elite, so-called elite, are united against us. We are tearing ourselves apart. Never in the history of Biafra freedom has all group who are genuine come together. And our unity is a threat to them. We have proven to them that Biafra has come. Will you ever believe that every group will come together? You will never believe it, right? It is not Simon Ekpa's doing. It is not nobody's doing. It is because the time has come, and it is because the right people are here. It is because the 100 men Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been looking for is already here. We have identified them. If not all of them, at least the majority of the 100 men has been identified.
They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine.
In fact, I want to give you people expo today. I want to give you expo. There are some things I don't want to say yet. But let me tell you that we have templates to get Biafra. We have templates. So when they tell you what is your roadmap, we have the roadmap. And let me tell you one of the most important roadmap. One of the most important roadmap of the autopilot IPOB under leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra is to unite every genuine agitating group. We have done that. Another roadmap of how to get Biafra, because there are things I will not tell you. But let me just give you some few examples. Another roadmap to get Biafra, when they are asking you, is to bring what this different group have done. Bring it together, harmonize it, push it there. Let me stop here. Because it is called brain game. Okay? Because IPOB cannot do everything by themselves. So there is something they are good. There are something they have other people don't have. There are something other people have that this one don't have. You see the brain there. So everybody is fighting for the same thing. So what do? Bring them together. Harmonize it. So, like I said, there are things I don't want to say. So now let me tell you. The reason why, because we have focus and our eyes is on the ball. So the reason why we insisted on sit at home civil disobedience is to make sure we establish the fact that we control Biafra. Are you getting the point? So one step, the most important step, is that the government of Biafra in exile control the territory of Biafra. Very, very important. Or at least control a very significant part of the Biafra territory. And we have proven that. And we continue to prove it through our civil disobedience sit-at-home order. So when we are telling you something, you listen and follow us. So when you see that we started, supporting this particular civil disobedience, sit at home, promoting it, I told you I was, that what we are trying to do is that we are training you for something that is to come. And because the reason why I want to make this thing a little bit open is for those who still think that we are joking. Because it is too late now. It is late for this thing not to work out. It is late for you to fight against Biafra rising up and getting independent next day. I am telling you the fact. So if we had, if we had exposed the reason why you must, adhere to this sit at home, the government will do everything like they have been doing. They fought it. They say you are destroying Southeast. They say economy is dying. They say government is this. They say government is that. Oh, stop sit at home. You know why they are fighting the sit at home. The reason why they are fighting sit at home is not because of the economy. They never care for you. It's not because you are dying. They never care for you. These people don't like you. If they like you, they would build a hospital. If Peter Obi like you, Peter Obi will not put money in his bank and let it multiply. Peter Obi would have used Anambra money to build a hospital for you. Peter Obi will use Anambra money to build schools for you. Peter Obi will use Anambra money to build infrastructure that will look after your welfare and your well-being. Peter Obi will not put money in the bank to multiply. And the same thing is applicable to everybody. And today, Peter Obi is coming out to tell you the reason you are going to vote him as a Nigerian president is because he used the money meant for the development of Anambra to support his own banking business. And because of your brain is not working, you buy that idea. So let me tell you, my people, for us to activate this Biafra government in exile, and for the government in exile to be recognized somehow, to have, to be recognized internationally, to go into diplomatic move, into treaties, you must have a considerable control over the territory of Biafra. Do you see it? So now, The government in exile being activated from here 2 days ago, and we are now in one platform, means that the government in exile controls the Biafra territory. We will call sit at home, they're going to sit at home. We will call for something, it's going to happen. We will come to have something, is going to happen. That is what I am showing you now, because what you don't know is bigger than you.
I told you on this platform that they will come for you. You see, let me tell you one thing that people don't know because you don't know history. I forgive some of you because in your schools in the zoo they don't teach you anything. I want some people to actually go and sit down and study the history of Islam. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped growing. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped expanding through militancy and war. Others have stopped, only Islam. Christianity is based on convincing people, telling them about the message of hope and restoration of your religion. Of course, immensely corrupted, that we know for sure. But Islam believes in expanding through war, and that war is coming. If you come to me in the future, I'll refer you to the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015, and that I made this very comment I'm about to make now at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. If ISIS comes down into the zoo, of course they are part of Boko Haram anyway, if they fall, not if they, because they are forged an alliance already, if they launch any attack with the name of ISIS on the zoo soil, if you come to us to give us weapons, I will decline it. I will allow them to kill all of you before we mount any counteroffensive. Let me tell you one thing that you don't understand. Some of you, you claim you went to school, but you didn't go to school. Because if you went to school, you will understand how Islam works. Islam is coming for you. They must come for you. It's a M-U-S-T, must. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Only you can defend yourselves. This headline here is a confirmation if you need one. Atiku Abubakar said it yesterday. Today is being confirmed that ISIS is coming.
Police officers in Lagos arriving the Berger end, a boundary between Lagos and Ogun State. Their entry no doubt sends a signal. Private and commercial vehicles and their occupants are subjected to search.
For us to win this war, we are going to need arms and ammunition to protect our land.